It's me. It's me. It's the B-I-double-G. An old radio guy. He got very skinny. Big boy. I you know, I. He was like he's a radio DJ in one of the stations around me, and his billboards were like everywhere. And then I remember as a kid, he or I wasn't even. I was like in my teens or whatever when it got popular. It was like this big fat black dude, and he was on the radio, all this stuff, and then like I don't know, I just stopped listening to radio after Howard Stern left. I just kind of stopped listening to radio, and then I tried to get back into it, and I saw like a billboard, welcome back, big boy, and he's not big anymore. It was like just a skinny dude. I'm like, what? Really? Really? That's can I really even be called big boy? Just call him the boy, the BOI or whatever. It's pretty funny. It's just kind of weird things change like that. Although, you know, when it comes to like comedy and like being a personality and whatnot, sometimes being fat is your identity. I really do think so. I guess it's something that can't be helped. Let's see, what am I doing? Yeah, right now I'm just enjoying a muffin with my coffee, getting ready to stream, and I can't seem to find my chat box. There we go. Let's get this thing started. Oh man, I really have leveled up. Where would I put that TV remote? Oh, there it is. Yesterday I had trouble. I recently bought Dungeon Master on the Sega CD, and I recently bought Dungeon Master. Was on the Sega CD, and usually what I do with new Sega CD games is that I rip them. I stick in my computer, use image burn, and then proceed to you know. And I proceed to put it on my Mega SD. But what has occurred is that, like, for some reason, Image Burn had trouble getting it. Like, it would get stuck on track 2, and I kept on going and going and going, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Is there something wrong with that drive? So then I used a another I used another drive, like an external disk drive, and it's still having the same issue. And I'm guessing that I don't know, like I don't know, like I try to I try to make it work. So then I thought, okay, I go online see what other programs I could use. I'm guessing Image Burn has problems with that, and I went ahead and I had to get a C had to use Disk Juggler to rip a CDI image of that disk, and then use uh, a virtual disk drive to behave like a regular disk drive, and then use Image Burn to do that. It was like a multi-step process just to do one thing. It was very annoying. But that's the thing. These things need to be backed up. They just have to be backed up. But the reason I got that game is that, like, I love dungeon crawlers, and like I said in my last stream, I am getting interested in a lot of older RPGs. No, well, a lot of older computer RPGs. However, I do not have like I do not have a Windows 95 or MS-DOS PC. I just got what I'm streaming on right now. Oh, really? Alright, I'll sell the ruby brooch. And I know there's like you guys know, I like to play things on original hardware if possible. I might do emulation or FPGA if it calls for it, but I want to do things as original as possible. And I couldn't like do that. Like, honestly, man. Okay, item or talk. Anyway, that's why I've been looking at an alternative. What did some of these PC games? Did some of these PC games make it to console? And sure enough, it did. Dune and Dune 2. Not Doom, Dune, D-U-N-E. Those games made it to the Genesis and Sega CD. Let's see. Small bomb. I wonder if I could use a small bomb somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it. Anyway, that happened. Brandish was on the Super Nintendo, so there definitely was some of that going on. Well, not everything made it over. But I am looking, and Dungeon Master was one of the games that made it over. Um, well, Dungeon Master 2. Dungeon Master 1 was on a Turbo CD, and that one's more expensive. Oh man, here's the key. You get the treasure from me. Man, look, you get that's like 4 nights. Man, it's cool. It's crazy, guys. Really crazy. But you can see that they were really trying. I um, but how video games are made nowadays, it is so different. Whoops. Great. Let's get out of here. It was so different. Like every game could be, can also make it a PC. That's why I was so excited for the Xbox. Well, one of the reasons I got excited for the Xbox is because some of those PC experiences we're making it over. You know, oh, really one step and I'm already like that. I need a map. Damn. Alright, you know, I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, that's what you get. Jeez. Yeah, well, when Xbox first came out, I started to notice games like Morrowind, um, Doom 3, Half-Life 2, um, there was some other stuff, Fable. Like these games, like some of those themes that normally would have belonged on PC, those experiences, they were making it over to the console. Hold on, we gotta talk to someone. Let's see. Oh, need a map. find it. Where can I find a map? Let's see. Do I really have to go at it blind? Talk to all these people there. Let me see if the guards might have a map. Wait, what's this? Wasn't there... Damn. Okay. A map. Wait, let me see what the king wants. Maybe. Do I have to find in the overworld? This is getting very frustrating. South, what was it, southeast or southwest? Man, this sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to rough it. So southwest? Here we go. What? Not this one. Man. Damn, that sucks. Pink fire. It's over here. Ah, okay. Really? Great. All that for nothing. Something's over here, right? Great. Okay, so there's nothing. Okay, I guess I gotta go south. Might as well use, let's see, cast. Oh, man. Wait, oh, there's no end in this place, huh? Okay. Okay. Ah, damage. Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay, just gotta look around. It's crazy, guys. Oh, I really don't want to know how much damage these guys take. Oh no! Another Cyclops. Are they more aggressive? They are. Oh wow, they take a lot more hits. Was it 6 hits now? Damn. Good thing they're slow, but man. After you hit them, they behave like the other ones. Huh. What luck. Now I gotta find people out in the field, huh? I don't think I have been. Skeleton warrior. lot of the same monsters. Alright. Nothing. You know, coming from the guys that made Virtua Fighter, I would assume they could have made a little bit more robust fighting, you know, combat engine. That takes me too far. The maps are usually close to the entrance. Relatively, you know. So, they'd be close. Entrances. So I guess it's over here, maybe. Jeez. Yay, I leveled up. Let's see. Got all these keys. No, I'm probably gonna need it to get back or something. These guys take a lot of HP. I hadn't even turned fully in. finding anything. Oh, great. That was unusually easy. Hold on, let's see. Item, use. Huh. I don't know why I did that. How am I anymore? Damn, I leveled up pretty good. Okay, well. Well, it looks like I got the crystal without needing the map of the dungeon, so I guess that's something. Okay, well, I guess, I don't know, I should have checked. I should have checked. I should check. I bet the map's over here. Watch. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, that would have been easy. Oh, right after I finished everything. Wow. Oh well. Hmm. Found a map over here. Just kind of want to know. Oh, really? I just want to see if the map extends to over there. All of you. Die, 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 die! Alright, so it does work. Oh, that's probably that's one of the dungeons that could get inside. Oh, great. I wonder if I could use a small bomb on this guy. honestly thinking I'm thinking too far ahead. I think the vase, the joke book, and the bomb, I thought they would lead to something else, but I don't think this RPG is as complex as as I'm guessing. I think this is a pretty simple RPG, and they're not gonna. There's no need to like blow up a wall or make someone laugh or give something as a gift. No, it's. Here, I'm gonna save it. No, wait. First, I'm gonna go back to gonna go back home. Wycliffe. I feel like something dumb's gonna happen. I really do feel like something dumb is gonna happen, and said southwest, so really. I'm almost leveling up. I better conserve my magic. But man, never mind. Really, just a few steps and I'm already like this. Neat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is not normal. Is it? Oh, a pink mage now? Oh, and it takes multiple hits now. Maybe I could find them. Oh, these new Cyclopses. Something's not right here. See, that's why I can never get rid of my poison shield, because those things just pop out of nowhere. going the right way? There's nothing there. Wait. Oh snap. Oh, that guy does so much damage. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Shield. God damn it. No, that's where it came from. Damn, these guys do a lot of damage. From there. Yes. Ugh. Okay. I like that some of these fights have a pattern to them, but I don't know. It's kind of simple, you know? Let's see. I gotta be sure to heal myself. Partially regained. Really? Jeez. That was kind of as easy as it was pretty risky. And I'll tell you why. It was not well designed. That was not a well designed boss fight. He didn't jump. I kept on going forward. It was very open. At this point, it was just a matter of aggression. If you had more HP than the boss, you're definitely gonna win. You're definitely gonna win. That's how it is. And usually RPGs are not like that. Usually the boss will have more HP, strong attacks, and you would have to kind of like figure out a pattern. Much like the first few bosses in this game, there were patterns. There were things you had to like kind of exploit. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. Cast. Exitrios. Cast. I don't know why you say that. The first two didn't do that. Should probably get rid of that small bomb. It's taking up space. But I feel like I'm gonna need it. Huh. Alright, that king's starting to become a bit of a pain in the ass. Really? Well, I guess that's the best I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna go save and then go after that blue crystal. Here we go. You know, I've been looking into getting a Sega Genesis mouse. Oh snap! Uh, they're not too expensive, and there are a couple of games that I own that utilize it. The issue is, and I'm pretty sure this was a big issue at the time, is where to actually place the mouse. The design of a mouse was meant to be put on top of a desk or something, not, you know, if you look at how kids play back in the day, it was a control. There's a control dangling, and it's, you know, they're sitting on a couch on the floor or whatever. Really? And there was really no place to put a mouse and a mouse pad. A trackball probably would have made more sense, perhaps. Skeleton warrior. Let me think. It's one of those. Oh, that I could get a. I recently got the latest chapter, or the second part of chapter 6 of Witch and Mercenary. And, well, you could say that I wouldn't say it's the best of the series, but it leaves me kind of questioning a little bit of where the story's going. But it's been 6 books. I guess you know that things have to be kind of explained a little bit. Oh, great. Hey, Mouse. Going to work early?
No, go to the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, so like if we can go to the evenings and I'd rather not. I told her if there's I rather go in the mornings now, avoid the crowds, but how the way my schedule is full, I can still go 3 days a week now, but my mom wants it to keep it consistently. And she's like really pushing it.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, I can do 3 days a week, though if I can't do like all the time, and I can do like 3 days a week, it'll still be part of those 3 days a week. But I won't be able to do it like because I don't want to do it like 2 hours before my work or any of that. I don't want to do that. Like, I would do like if I'm like closing like from 5 or 2 o'clock and then on, that's fine. Because it gives me more time to rest up and all.
What time did you What time did you go to sleep last night?
2, but I can still go through it. What if the first time I did it without sleeping in all night?
You're gonna crash out at work, Miles. What time will you be back?
Oh, well, I don't start until 5. But I have the time to rest up. So maybe like 10?
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Give me time to rest up, so. Yeah, because I don't want to go like. For Sunday and half, I work at what? I'd rather rest up for that day, you know? Because if go to work at enough, time we get there's like sometimes 9 o'clock. So 10. And then I have like only 2 hours to take a shower, do whatever nap I can and all, and then head to work, which I'd rather. Well, it's not 12 to 5, so that's like not that bad though, but still I would rather have like more time to rest. For Monday I can't, but my mom would suggest like to go in the evening, which I'd rather not. Got nothing against Panorama, but I'd rather not go there because it's
I suggest you don't mention locations while I'm on stream, though.
Sorry, I know it says there's something bad about a part of the city, but You have to really be real on when it comes to locations and all. It's safe in the daytime, but it's not safe at night. And I know some viewers could really like, think about it. You know that is true sometimes.
Yeah, guys. Shouldn't you be going to like the gym every other day though, instead of every day?
Making me give up because it's like I'm going to the gym, that's great and all, but I don't want to go to a gym where I have to like go like only have like 2 hours at most to take a shower, get ready, then go to work. Like I want to go and just for next week, I know for sure I'll be able to go would be like a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the mornings because at least I have some of the rest of the day to rest, like some days to be able to rest up and all. I wouldn't want to go on Sunday and Monday because Monday I open and Sunday I go in the afternoon. And at least have like 2 days to okay because like I said my schedule is like a bit like mix and all. So I can still do go 3 days a week. It could be consistent. Just can't be consistent on the same days as always. So it's like I don't know whatever because she knows my schedule and all. I thought at least she could be like considered for that with my scheduling. Because she told me you did that before when you were working multiple jobs. Well, yeah, but these are that day. But these is they work for survival. I'm not one.
What kind of exercise are you doing normally?
Because that's the only thing. Whether for him is also leg workouts too to improve his leg walking. So right now it's just a leg work.
They brought back these really weak monsters? This is a very confusing map or dungeon. Oh, this is going to be fun. Great. I wonder what I'm looking at now. Okay, hold on. Damn. Okay, I can see how complicated it's going to be. Item use. Really, one step and this is what happens. I'm just gonna get out of here. Decisions. Oh. Yikes. Wonder what goodies are here. Really? Okay, there's nothing. So waste. Nothing there either. Okay, I think that's might be where the monster's at. Upper left hand corner of the map. See if there's anything down here. Damn it. It's the time, man. Okay. There's probably a boss right there. Okay, that's good. Great. Hold on, let me see. 921, that's my strength right now. So what if I were to equip the critical sword? I wonder if it's cursed. Alright, it's not by much. 9 extra strength points. It's something though. Damn it. Probably could you save that health for later. Damn, so I'm pretty sure that this is the most. Yeah, that's an upstairs. Yeah, so I'm probably the most. Yeah, this is the bottom level. Oh, they probably want me to loop around. I hate dungeons like that. I really hate dungeons like that. Downstairs. Okay. Damn, these guys are strong. Get out of here. There's an upstairs over there. Push me out. Where to go? Part of me wants me to go over here. Yeah, let's see. Nothing. Damn it. something weird. There. Here, let me get ready. This has to be it, right? Have any more? No. Just use magic. Got plenty of magic. I could heal myself. Okay, that should be good, right? Oh, there we go. That was even easier than the. Oh, wow, that's. Did I max out? Dude, I think I maxed out. Let's get out of here. Terrible, terrible. I've been thinking about making a PS2 video. A part of me still hates that system. I don't know why. Damn. That was a pretty miserly king. El rey está muy codo. and all the people hate the miserly king. Here, I'll give my thoughts on the PS2. When it first came out, I said in my Dreamcast video, but when it first came out, I thought it was just gonna be another competitor. I'm very naive when it comes to other people's opinions on things, and I did not know how ingrained the Sony brand name was in the minds of the masses. I at that time I really thought that Sega had as much relevance as it did during the Genesis days. You know, oh, I guess I can't take any more. I still got a lot of MP. All right, I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna go for it. And you know, and that was that. I didn't know. I knew it suffered some reputational hit, but the thing is I was surrounded by homies that, you know, like I said in the video, we would play, you know, Spawn and Demon's Hand. We would play Street Fighter. We'd play Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, Quake 3. We're playing multiplayer Quake 3 sessions on a single Dreamcast, and it was fun. I was very unaware of how badly it got. Right? So when I thought about the PlayStation 2, I thought it was just a successor. And then there were like all these people saying that it was the greatest things, you know, since whenever. And I didn't really pay much mind to it. I was like, is it just another... It's just another system. It's gonna have its own games, but I want to play my Dreamcast. I just love my Dreamcast, right? But sure enough, this was all during high school, by the way. Everyone was talking about the PS2, how awesome it's gonna be. It's gonna be doing all this, that, and the other. And I'm reminded of you know, how to set my expectations. Like, look, I doubt it's going to be able to do Pixar graphics, because I remember reading in a Time magazine article, maybe it was Newsweek, that the machines that made Toy Story, those Toy Story graphics, they were like hundreds of thousands of dollars. They were not. There was no way the PS2. There was no way the PS2 is gonna cost like $300, and then you know, it's not going to cost $300 and be able to do that. It just wasn't. And you know, and I just thought like it might be look a little better than the Dreamcast, but it's not going to have like the Sega franchises. In my mind, I'm thinking if at some point, oh man, I was hoping these things wouldn't come too soon. I was hoping they would stay in a dungeon. All right, come on. You want a piece of meat? Come on. Am I my max level? I think level 30 is as high as I'm gonna go. And let's see what's over here. Nothing, right? And I'm thinking like, you know what? The PlayStation 2 is gonna do this one thing, and it's probably gonna just repeat whatever happened to the PlayStation. It'll be successful, but it's not gonna have like all my Sega classics. You know, Sega's gonna be okay, but you know, everyone was just repeating what was said in the magazines or word of mouth. Damn. These guys are just like... Really? One step and this what happens. I you know, I was thinking, yeah, you know, people's expectations will be set straight once they see it's not really all that great or something. Like I was thinking it wasn't going to be able to do much. Like it wasn't going to be able to do that much more. And in some respects, it didn't do that much more. But people, they were. I had a couple of guys. I remember, like I forgot who it was. One of my classmates. He was a big gamer, and he would talk about the Genesis, like him and his brother playing the Genesis. Damn, there's really nothing in these corners anymore, and I tried to like say, you know, the Dreamcast is awesome. Look what me and so and so are playing. You know, I said, yeah, but I'm gonna just wait for the new PlayStation. I should expect this because this was a guy that really loved his Genesis. And he was waiting for the PS2. I was like, all right, man, but you're missing out, you know. You know, he was missing out on, you know, on Jet Grind Radio and missing out on a new Street Fighter. He loved fighting games. I told him they got Marvel vs. Capcom. You're gonna love Marvel vs. Capcom. No, like nothing. He wasn't. Oh snap. I need a map, don't I? Is there... Huh. I guess. Anyway, he said he just wanted to wait for it, right? He just wanted to wait for the PlayStation 2, and I get that was his choice, right? Pink Fire. this repeated. This was what everyone was talking about. That they couldn't wait for the new PlayStation 2, and that was one. That was on everyone's lips. Huh. I'm maxed out. And just repeated again and again that all these people, all my classmates, they really wanted the PS2 to, well, all the classmates that were gamers, they wanted the PS2 because of, you know, to them, the PlayStation brand name was key to, was like, was synonymous to, you know, the PlayStation brand name was synonymous to video games, right? And I don't know what to tell them. Like, look, you really are missing out on a bunch of good stuff. And then when it finally did come out, and there was nothing, there really wasn't, like that first year, there was hardly anything worth playing. Oh, that's nice. They give me a map. Let me study this a little bit. Oh boy. And then like it kept on going. Like, really? It kept on going. Everyone was talking about the PS2, how awesome it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I looked at Ridge Racer 5, and I really didn't think much of it. I thought it looked okay, but it was very pixelated. I was like, this, you know, it looked very pixelated. It never. Oh no, eyeballs. Oh, look how much damage they do. Guys, I'm not leveling up anymore. Level 31 is as high as I'll go. So, has he got anything over here? Nothing. Anyway, when the PlayStation 2 finally came out, some of my classmates got it. You know, not right away because there were like, I guess there were shortages and stuff. Nothing there either. But a few of my classmates did manage to get one, and they were talking about how awesome it is. And I don't even know why I can't level up anymore. There we go. And I'm looking at the games that they're coming out. I don't think they're all that great. But, you know, like the classmate that got it, he got it like day one, I think. At I don't know if it was Best Buy or something. I think he got it at Best Buy. You know, he said he waited in the line for it. And he was telling me like, oh, NFL football, like, oh, Madden. Like, he got Madden. And to him, that was like the greatest game ever. How realistic it is and all this stuff. And I couldn't really say anything because I haven't seen any pictures of it. But, or I haven't seen I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen like actual in-game footage. Oh man. These guys are not letting up. Alright, get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I'm not... I should probably grind for gold, though. Anyway, as time went on, people talked about it. I was like, look, all right, you know what? The PlayStation 2 is out. Has all this popularity because, you know, of the PlayStation 1. People love their PlayStation 1 and they're going to love the PlayStation 2. That can't be helped. You know, I have my PlayStation 1. I love my PlayStation 1. But I prefer my Dreamcast just because of, you know, it's Sega. It feels fresh and new. But when you're inundated with all this like propaganda and you get frustrated, I was really ticked off that I was really ticked off at the announcement. I was really bummed out. Oh hell no!
He was gonna be outside for a bit.
Okay. Is your mom taking you?
Yes. I just wait for Steve to get ready.
Okay.
So let's do some sweeping.
Hands?
And the blood cans. Now they just need to keep them.
Is there a colony outside?
No. I just put these ones outside, so.
Okay. So it bummed me out that the Dreamcast discontinuation, Sega going third party, that really did bum me out. And I'm looking at the entire library, the games I have, the games I haven't played yet, and I was looking at all the reviews and stuff. I'm like, these are good games. How? And I'm looking at what PlayStation had at the time. I'm like, how did? It was all propaganda. It was all propaganda. Sony did not win by having good games. They won by name alone. And I was really ticked off. I would not, I hated the PlayStation 2 with a passion. With a passion. You know, I don't want to go down yet. There's nothing there. Oh, great. Yo. Alright, gonna ignore those guys. There's nothing there. Oops. Maybe I should hold on to my poison. Eyeballs. Well, this is how long it'll take to. Okay, only one hit. So, I hated the PlayStation 2 with a passion, right? Oh. Furrows. Wait, that's the is that the first? Let me see. Yeah, that's like the first fire spell I learned. Get out of here. Damn it. You have to be quick. Where did I come from? That's where I came from. Oh man, these guys take a lot of HP. Here, better. Magic, ready. Oh, it's not even doing a lot of damage. I think that's supposed to be the hometown. Now, eventually, I would get a PS2. I I love my JRPGs, as you can see. Xbox was pretty light on them. And it was just one of those things where it kept on. It wore me down. When I remember being very adamant against the PlayStation 2. But three things happened. Three things happened that changed my mind. First, my PS1 died. It stopped reading discs. It lasted me a good while. But I couldn't play, I couldn't play my games anymore. Like I would have to I have to like lean it on something, or I would have to do something to get it working. And at some point, it just failed. It just stopped. So that was one thing. The backwards compatibility to PS1 games. That was one thing that that was one thing that made me think. Okay, well, I got PS1 games. I was still adamant. Two was the JRPGs, stuff like Star Ocean, Final Fantasy. Grandia, yeah, like the newest Grandia 3 was gonna be on a PlayStation 2, and I was like, I need me there are just some JRPGs that I want to play, so that was another one, and another one was a friend of mine. This was when I first started working. What? Oh, great. A friend of mine at work, one of my work friends, he kept on asking me about, he was a cool guy, but to him, he asked me about certain games if I played them or not. I say no, I don't have a PS2. To him, that was shocking, right? He knew I was a big time gamer and stuff, and he'll ask about certain games, and I say no, I haven't played that one. I haven't played that one. I haven't played that one. And he basically sat down and said, look, dude, well, I haven't played these games. Like, these games are awesome. We're talking about like Kingdom Hearts and this game and that game. And I said, look, the reason I don't play PlayStation 2 is because I don't, it. I told him what I told you guys. The PlayStation 2 won't, beat the Dreamcast on name recognition alone. It didn't have any good games. It did this, that, and the other. It's not the thing what people claim to be. And I just couldn't no, I can't merit a purge. I told him it's like I'm betraying the Dreamcast it's like I betrayed Sega if I do this, right? Then he told me how ridiculous that sounds. Like, look, that's how I feel. But he told me, really think about it. Like, look how many games you're missing out by look how many games you're missing out by not playing. Great, now I have to go ahead and find. Okay. Now where do I go? I don't know where to go, man. It's hard Marriott fighting these guys, but alright. And I really thought about it. I couldn't he was right. I couldn't say no to I am denying myself an access to all these games by not getting the PS2. But I was really upset. Like, I really didn't to me, the PlayStation 2 didn't deserve its position. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe there's a guy out with the map over here. Yikes. What's this? Weaker monsters all of a sudden? So I really thought about it. Like, for good, this was back in 2003. No, 2004. It was 2004. And there were multiple price cuts at this point. And, oh, jeez. Cave. It's probably gonna take me somewhere. Hold on. Magic cast. What's going on here? Nothing there. Great. Nothing. Eyeball. Great. hard to decide. Nothing. Oh my god. Is this a... Whoa. Again? Oh man. This is supposed to take me to the next level, right? To the next town? Okay, back to the PS2. I was thinking about it for several months, whether or not I should get one. I already had an Xbox, I already had a GameCube. But do I want to get like the whole thing? In my life, I never had every console in a single generation. Right? Gotta check every little corner. Right. I've never let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. And get into another fight. I never had anything like that. I've never done that in my life. Every console in a single generation. But so I was on a fence for like a good while. Nothing. Oh wow, what a waste of time. And I really did think about it. I really did think maybe I should get it, you know, but I don't know. So I was on a fence about it, right? Really? Oh man. Wow. Okay. Damn. I was on the fence about it, so I still had the PlayStation 2, but there were a lot of good games, right? Good games were coming out. This was years after the fact, right? This was 2004, so... Or was it late 2000? I'm gonna have to look at my receipts. But, but for sure, like,
for sure I was thinking about it. Like maybe I should get it. You know, the new Tony Hawk or what you know, there were just games and games that were showing up on the PS2 that I wasn't playing and that I wanted to play. So how long can I, you know, how mad can I really be at you know, at a system for just being a system, right? It's locked. Oh wow. So I really thought about it. Like, you know what? Maybe I should get it. Maybe I should not. I don't know. Like it's already been a couple of years. Who knows when the next like maybe the next generation's around the corner. Maybe I should just wait for that. And then something happened, right? There was I worked retail, right? And my boss, like we were close to making sales that ooh. Oh, no wonder it's so convoluted. Look at all those gates. Oh, that sucked. Damn. We were close to making sales, and my boss was going around asking employees if they would like to purchase stuff. You know, do you have any grocery shopping? Do you want to get this thing? Do you want to get that thing? You know, that's how frantic she was, right? And you know, and she was going around like a mad one. Like she was close to making sales, and that's something that didn't happen all that often. So she comes to my department. You know, she's asking me and my coworker, we're looking for something, and I guess she knew that I was eyeballing the PlayStation 2 and asked if, you know, do you want to get it? I was like, maybe. Like, it was payday, and you know, I had money to spend. Like maybe, but I don't know. Oh snap. Duh. Is this thing cursed? Anyway, I couldn't like you know, she came to me and she knew I was eyeballing the PlayStation and asked if I wanted to get it. I was like, I was thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. It's a lot of money right now. It was payday, but like I couldn't, you know, I couldn't really bring myself to get a PlayStation 2 because at that point, you know, I already had like a lot of games that haven't even finished playing on the Xbox or the GameCube, and then she was like, if you get it right now, I'll knock off 10% off the total. And she's like, really? Like, I forget how much it was at the time, but that was a pretty good chunk and change. And I was like, really? Yeah. She was the boss. She was the manager. She could approve a discount like that. And I'm like, okay, like I'll do it. Like I'll get it. So that's what she did. She approved of a discount. Well, you know what? Equip, put on, weapon, that sword. I am cursed. But lucky for me, I could just go to church. What does a death sword do though? You make me go through that just to get cursed. That's a pretty asshole-ish move. So what ended up happening is like, okay, I bought it. My mom was really ticked off because, you know, the entertainment center had like the Dreamcast, the Xbox, and the GameCube all connected. And then I bring home a PlayStation 2. Like, oh no, like she was really ticked off. But you know, but you know, the first thing I did when I got my PlayStation 2 was you know, I did, yeah, you know, after I hooked it up, I started playing Duke Nukem, you know, Total Meltdown. I need to just get away from these guys. I'm like, jeez. I have to look around and stuff. You know, and I was still mad at the PlayStation, but like I couldn't deny the fact that there were just games I wanted to play. You know, I bought Final Fantasy X. I bought you know, I just started buying all the Capcom collection stuff. So there were just games I wanted to play on it, and I'm going the right way. go. I wonder if there's anything there. I don't see the point. I guess I should grind for more, but it's hard to merit the battle if I'm not going to get any more levels. Oh wow. Oh, these Gorgons are very strong. I have to go to pick Voltios. Come on, there we go. Nothing. What a waste of time. Jeez. Maybe I should do my favorite top 10 PlayStation 2 games. Come on. Oh, jeez. I probably should fight more to get... Oh, man. I really hope there's something in those two corners, because I'll be so mad if there isn't. Okay, I have to check anyway. Oh no. Do I need to put on? I got lucky. Something like 3 hits. It's just that Gorgons are so... Okay. At least there's something this time, jeez. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Just get away. Nothing. Alright, not very effective. Yeah, that was not a very effective magic. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Free healing. Great. And how the hell am I supposed to cure myself of that? Gotta get rid of one. Damn. I'll save it down here. By a tree. Or underneath a tree. Okay. I gotta. searching something, right? Okay, Raphael's stick. I found it. Sword of Vermilion. I guess I'm poisoned like that until let's see all this other stuff. Okay. You see what happens when you talk to people who get poisoned? Luckily, I remember what happened to my brother, so I guess So he got it somewhere. All right. He got it at the dungeon close to this place. So if I'm remembering right, it was either... It's east of this place, right? That's good, that's good. Let's keep it going. Okay. Oh, jeez. Pink skeletons now? These guys don't do any damage. Nothing. Okay, okay. I know he got it here. That's what I remember. And then he texted me not that long ago. Oh, eyeballs. Really? Damn. Three hits. There it is. Okay. I guess I could go ahead and sell And the secret key, what was there needed at all? Okay, I think I'm doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and might as well. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end the stream, guys. It's been a blast, but man, I hate doing what I needed to do to find out where to go. Yes, I know. Texting my people that has more experience than I do. It's not the most honorable thing, but I've been at this game for a long time, guys. I just kind of want to. I just kind of want to get over with. I really do. I really, really do. But with that said, I got things to do, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. Do not. Oh man, there's an image reset. The image probably reset itself. Okay, guys. Take care. I'll be with you guys at I'll probably try to stream later today if I can. If not, then nothing to worry about. Take care. Have a good one. Peace out.